All right, let's go ahead and do some standing stretches today so we can open up the chest, get a little bit into our side body, and just feel nice and good for the rest of our day. So we're going to start up against one side of the frame here. If you're at home, right, you can use a wall or a door frame, anything that you can get behind like so. So we're going to start with the right arm up, right? You should be able to see when you're standing next to it, you should be able to see in your peripheral vision your fingers, right? Your fingers and your elbow, your whole arm. Now, from here, in this position, you're going to step your left foot forward, right? We have our right arm against the rail, against the wall. You're going to step the left foot forward. And now, remember, we want to keep the hips nice and square as you just bend into that left leg a little bit. Feel that openness across that right side of the chest. And then to add a little bit more, you're just going to turn your head to the left. And we just hold it right here. And we can floss, right? Come back to center. And then turn the head. And back to center. And turn. Or you can just hold, right, and breathe. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. Exhale where you are. And breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Right, breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. One more. In. And out. And turn your head back, step your foot back. Keep the same arm on, just step away so that the arm gets longer, right? Wrap your fingers around the edge here. Your right arm is nice and long, and you have your shoulders over your hips, over your heels. Your feet are hips distance apart. You're gonna open the left arm into a T. Now, to do our standing mermaid here, you're gonna bend your right arm to come up and over, right? And then you're gonna extend your right arm to return. Right, bend the right arm to come up and over, and extend the right arm to return. Right, so by bending this arm, we really keep the lower half from our hips down, nice and still, right over those heels, while the rest of us is coming up and over. Inhale. Exhale. Now notice if your left heel wants to lift, right? Can you keep reaching that heel down, reaching the whole leg down so you can feel that stretch through that whole side body. Now next time you come up, you're gonna hold. We're gonna do something a little bit different. Instead of bending the arm, just keep the arm straight, send your hips away to come up and over, right? And then return, right? And hips go away. And return, and 3 more. So now we're adding the legs, right, the lower half just a little bit more. And 2 more. One more. And we're gonna come all the way up, lower your arms down, just roll through your shoulders. Right, now we're going to go ahead and switch to the other side. We're going to bring the left arm up. Right, again, make sure that when you're standing, you should be able to see it in your peripheral vision right here. Now, from here, you're going to step that right foot forward, keep your hips square, lean into that right leg. And for me, this side's a little bit tighter. Right, so while you're here, just feel that opening, and then you're going to turn to the right, and then look back to center, and turn to the right, and back to center. And just floss it a few more times. And then we're just going to hold. And we're going to breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Exhale where you are. We're going to take our 3 deep breaths here. In through the nose, fill up and hold. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the head back through center. Step the foot back. Good. Now just step away from the rail, away from your door. Straightening the left arm. That arm is nice and straight, shoulders over hips, over heels. Feet are hips distance. You're going to open your right arm. Now from here, you're going to bend the left to come up and over for your standing mermaid, right? Keep the hips right over the heels. Exhale to return. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, return. Use the breath in and out. For 2. Up and out of that hip. 1 more here. And come back and we hold. Now a little bit different of a variation. Instead of bending the arm, just shift the hips away. And exhale. Inhale. Shift the hips, bring the arm over. Exhale. And 4. 3. 2. 1 more. And return through center. Lower the arms, roll through the shoulders. Now from here we're going to go ahead. You're going to face away from your door, away from your rails. Both hands are going to come on. And your feet are going to be close to your door. And you're just going to let your chest hang forward and open. Right? Making sure that you're not just dumping the belly down. Right? Bring everything in and back. Right? Feel your belly button pulling up towards your spine. And then from here just feel that long line from the head to the heels. Open the chest. Now from here, just the hips, only moving the hips. Arms stay straight. Exhale, hips go back. Inhale, hips come forward. Exhale, hips go back. Inhale, hips go forward. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. 1 more. You're going to exhale. You're going to send the hips back. Just hold. Right? Feel those hamstrings here. You might want to bring your feet just hips distance here for a little bit of support. And then from here, still feeling those hamstrings, just lift and lower the toes. Let the head hang. Feel that stretch for 3, for 2. Last one, lower the toes, lower the arms down, and just hang. Right, grab onto your elbows, and just a little rock, side to side. And just really let your upper half just hang heavy. You're going to let your arms come down to the floor. As you exhale from the tailbone first, right? Lift, scoop the belly in and under. Peel your spine up. Let your arms come up. 1 more time. We inhale. Exhale, dive, reach for the floor. Forward, forward, forward. Heels stay down. Stretch the hamstrings. Inhale. Exhale. Round and roll. Arms lift. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Round and roll it up. Arms lift up and over. And you are all done. I hope you're feeling nice and open to take on the rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever you're doing. But otherwise, I will see you next time, hopefully in the studio, if not virtually. Bye. Have a good one.